So, now that the travel restrictions and fun party restrictions are easing, especially here in Bulgaria, you're planning on doing some traveling, hopefully. So whether you want to go to Cambodia to visit Phnom Penh, or you want to go to a big dance party in New York, or maybe have a culinary adventure in Singapore, or I don't know, you want to go to San Francisco to hang out in Chinatown and eat awesome food there. But I've got a travel tip for you. Why not visit Bulgaria? Because that's where I am right now. And I'm currently in Tankovo, which is the closest village, only just a few steps away from the coast and from Sunny Beach. And it is really cool. Now, I'm going to take this video in little snippets because I am just sort of hanging out here on this field. The village is just behind me. I'm going to take you on a stroll of this really neat and quirky place. And right behind me, not sure if you can see it or not, is the world famous Jesus cross. It's somewhere back there. Definitely worth visiting. I again mentioned this before. If you come at night, it's really cool because it kind of lights up the whole neighborhood here. And as silly as it is, it's kind of fun. We can actually even see it from Sunny Beach, but you already knew that. So come with me for a small walk. There's some goats here. One of them is giving birth to brand new goat children. She's already got 2, so obviously she needs more. So I think she's doing that right now. There's a lot of a big mixture of architecture in this super cool place. Many unfinished buildings, many really old ones, and lots of brand new stuff. There's a church, there's a little park. There are people hanging out, having cigarette parties. And did I tell you the biggest news? It's 20 degrees right now. So before you pull the trigger to book your flight to visit Spain, maybe a nice vineyard in Spain, or you want to visit Barcelona to see the Sagrada Familia, why not come to Bulgaria, save yourself some money, and have a look at this architecture. It's pretty cool. It's an unfinished home, somebody's private house that is still in progress, and I think it looks really cool. I just need a little TLC, and it'll be ready to go. And from each window, you can see the Jesus cross. What more do you want? Okay, so we're gonna continue on down this little dirt road here that has another gem right behind me. Not sure what that is. I think may have been some sort of a hostel or a hotel or... Sorry, what is it? It's a villa. But it was, I believe, a place for tourists to sleep and have a bowl of shkembe, maybe some rakia. But unfortunately, it remains unfinished. But certainly super cool, and with a little bit of spick and span, as they say, it could be a really compelling place to come and party at. There's a restaurant behind there. There's a shop that I will show you in a moment. Again, we are minutes, and I mean, if you're driving here, I would say 6, 7 minutes, 8 minutes from Mladost in Sunny Beach. So very close. Definitely the closest village, like if you really want the Bulgarian experience. I have this incredible fondness, obviously, for Bulgarian villages. To me, this is the greatest thing to be doing. So this place and Alexandrovo, which is just a few minutes away, they're a little bit different places, but this is definitely the closest actual village to visit when you're in Sunny Beach. Of course, New Nasebar, big city, Old Nasebar, beautiful, old UNESCO, crazy place. Oh my goodness, you have to go. But if you do want to visit a village and really see a rural, very old school, completely unchanged in 100 years, seems like, a Bulgarian village. This is a must stop. You just have to come here. So this is the villa up close. I mean, do you see the dream I'm seeing? Just think about this place. How cool is it? Cool, like, little rooms for the weary travelers. What I'm looking at, 3 large balconies where you can have, maybe a barbecue or something. This middle place, you can sit and drink and have a cigarette party. And yeah, just kind of sit outside. You can have a little garden and maybe some cats running around, and just a cool hotel or something. Imagine this being your private home, once kind of restored and painted. Wow, it'd be awesome. Anyways, I love this. I love the weirdness, and obviously the location is perfect because you have full services here, super fast internet, wireless internet, from the sky, and shop, and you're just hanging out, enjoying your life, while the Church of Christ overlooks your every move. Moments ago, we met the owner of this house. Hi! And I just met I guess your husband 2 minutes ago. He said he's gonna go get some paint. Ciao. So we met the dude who built this house 2 seconds ago. He was in his minivan with his cool kid, and he said he's off to the store to buy paint. He said he's been working on this. I work at these step by step, and he's so proud. Rightfully so. This place is epic, and he's gonna start sanding and painting and doing all kinds of stuff. Unfinished. Oh, I'll show you one more place. That is just over there. Some of these buildings here, especially this kind of architecture, remind me of Zakopane, which is a ski resort in southern Poland. Except they have one extra story and kind of balconies all around. Very similar, very, very similar kind of look to them. Very similar architecture. Too bad a lot of this stuff just, people invested. I mean, it's $1 million place. If you think about the effort to plan something like this, and forget the construction materials, which are obviously really expensive, but the labor to build such a thing, and unfortunately only one floor, as far as I can tell, is working. So this was the actual example I wanted to show you of the homes in Zakopane. Piesek, cichutko, wszystko jest dobrze. Look at the stonework on the bottom of that place. Oh, I love it. So another unfinished place, but just again, I mean, this is a million dollar place, if you think about it. And it was never finished. It's just like a place to throw garbage. And ski resorts in Poland and in Romania and in Hungary, they're littered with these places. Of course, they're finished, and you try to rent a place like this for one night, it's like 150 euros. Even in Poland, it's not cheap. Like, they're quite expensive because they are awesome. I love this style. It's a beautiful building. Unfortunately, it just remains unfinished. And there's chickens and ducks and a young man here scraping. But look, there's a kitty cat. He's picking up the poo-poo. Many people in these villages just live, quote unquote, off the land, and by land I mean their yards, their backyards, their front yards, where they grow vegetables. They have little chickens, so they have delicious eggs every morning. Many people have sheep, and just other kind of things, and horses and a donkey for transport, if needed, or even still for farm work. You still see horses doing farm work here. It's not unusual. So yeah, there's some more sort of heavier duty agricultural stuff happening in a distance. Oh yeah, you guys. So that probably provides some employment for the locals, but I think there's just like a lot of trade going on. Somebody has a little bit of this type of food and this type of food. They get together. There's definitely a market here. Of course, everybody knows everybody. So it's kind of a fun place to hang out. Look at this house. It's awesome. You got all this land. You got a dog. And if you wish to retire here and retire on the cheap, and if you're really into gardening, you want to grow some fruits and stuff like that, and you live in this kind of an epic house, a lot of this stuff is just so inexpensive. Even a fancy place like this, you're living like a king. I mean, really, you're just living like a king. Throw some solar panels on top. I'm not sure about the water. Oh, he's got solar panels. Some of these guys here too. You're living like a freaking king here. Burgas Airport is 30 kilometers away. You want to fly, anywhere. You want to go, fly to Doha. Out of Doha, you can fly anywhere in Asia. Out of Burgas or Varna, which is, 100 kilometers away. The world is yours. And this is kind of your home base in this cool place that has relatively really good weather, cheap taxes, cheap everything. It's awesome. Unfortunately, the garbage is plentiful. Just down the street, well, actually right up ahead, is the local school. So if you're fortunate enough to have a child, this is where the child would be learning their stuff. There's a little play area for the horsing around, whatever they do, the kids do. And of course, there's, teachers and all this stuff. And I'm actually quite curious what type of curriculum there is in a school like this. Like what type of stuff are you learning? Do they have computers? Do they have a library? I'm sure they do. I'm sure everything that would be in a modern school would be here. And it's really nice. It's really tidy, and there's like a little solarium thing up ahead. There's lots of beautiful, like really beautiful flowers, and maybe they're learning sort of botany. I don't know, is that the right word? Like farm things, growing food things. Everybody should learn that anyway, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's really quite nice, and it's really, really neat inside. Super clean, and it's just fun. You're living in one of these little places. You can take your little, skateboard or whatever. You hang out, and I don't know. I like it. It's quite cool. It's quite romantic, I think. Look at that big house there. Bit of a mishmash of architecture and colors, but nobody cares. And if you are interested, Tankovo has a really cool restaurant, and I will let Emmy tell you all about it.
Hello.
So the restrictions will be over again in just a few days. And what are your specials?
Yeah, welcome everybody.
There you go. So apparently you can sit outside, and I think they're going to put tables here so you can drink beer. And she says they have tripe soup. So come and have tripe soup. So come visit. This is Emmy, downtown Tankovo. This is where the party's going to be in 3 days?
Yeah,
3 days, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be seeing you soon.
Thank you. See you.
See you. Bye, Amy. Is the shop open?
No, it's closed now.
Oh, so this is the local shop. And it's siesta time, as it should be. Yeah, so I think she closes at 2 o'clock. But right next to Emmy's place, you can grab yourself, there's not much in there, but it's experience like unlike any other. You definitely want to go, and the lady's so nice. And it's really old school, and it's really dim and dark, but it's absolutely cool. And of course, this is the world famous Tankovo church. Unfortunately, it's closed, but it looks very cool. And it looks new, or at least super restored. I wonder if this cross can see the other cross, which is just a cross. They probably somehow communicate. Okay, so here, apartments, and this is the local restaurant, another one. I've actually eaten here before. It was fine. If you want to get yourself a beer, obviously in the summertime they removed this whole thing, so you can sit here, have your shkembe, have your cigarettes, have your beer, your kufte, your skara, your barbecue, whatever you're into. They have lots of stuff on the menu, and I think it kind of changes. They do have like these specials. Friendly people, of course, and super, super, super cool. Definitely come here. And I was thinking, like, if you're just a super stubborn person, you know, and you're here for holidays, and you're here in Sunny Beach, you wake up some morning and like, fuck it, I don't want to go to the beach. The beach is boring, too busy, too crazy, too weird. I really want the Bulgarian experience. You can walk here. I just thought about it. I mean, you can really walk here across the mountains. Across the mountains of, they're not mountains, they're just hills. Of Tankovo. Yeah, if you want to, there's a bus that comes here as well. It's 2 seconds. Rent a car if you want to keep going. And just hang out. See, locals hanging out. Hi, guys!
Hi.
And of course, everybody's amazing. If you want to make friends, lots of beautiful people here to hang out. This is the municipality. This is the local government building. So if you have governmental things to do, this is your place. There are a lot of expats here because if you want to buy just like a single family home, and as I mentioned before, you want a little farm or something, and you want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the madness of Sunny Beach, you can buy a place here really cheaply and live here year-round with no issues. And I'm assuming this is where you come pay your taxes. And you will not believe what they've just recently added, because I know this wasn't here. There is an ATM machine, because this is still cash only everywhere. So you don't have to go back to the town next over, which is what? Which is Sunny Beach, of course, to get some cash to pay for your cigarettes and your shkembe, of course. So look at this. You know, this is all improvements. You know, new sidewalk. So that's amazing. Your tax dollars at work. Can't even see the dog. It's like cat sized. Look at the houses. More brand new construction over there. Yeah, lots of Brits living here. There's some Russians, and instead of spending bazillion dollars on a home in whatever you are in the UK, you don't have to work. You can come here in your 40s, buy yourself a little place, and just live like a fucking king. I mean, just like a king. And instead of having to go to work every morning or messing with just stupid stuff, buy yourself a little place. You're 2 seconds from the beach. You can still work if you want to work remotely, if you're into that kind of stuff. Taxes are 10%, and you're living like a king. just literally like a freaking movie star. And super safe. That's going to be another video because I'm sick and tired of people asking me, is Bulgaria safe? Is it safe here? Do you go out at night? Fuck off. Shut up. This place is amazing. Amazing. I've hiked maybe, I don't know, 150? 150 probably of towns and villages visited and hiked like this in Bulgaria over the last 8 years. And, well, I'm trying to come up with something, and the worst thing that's happened, nothing fucking happened, ever. Zero, nothing. Just happiness and friendliness and amazingness and warmth and awesome food. And this is the local mall here. I guess it is Saturday. Maybe we should buy something. This is the local mall. And this used to be a shop, I think. Maybe a little restaurant. But unfortunately, it's been dead for a while because I was here not too long ago. That guy did not wave to me, unfortunately. And this is one of the shops. I bought some stuff here. Bought some stuff here before. Yeah, if you're just looking for some like groceries, this is another little store. And cigarette party. Hi guys! And 2 picnic tables outside for drinking beer and cigarette parties. Oh, they even sell clothes. It's cool. Hi, ladies. And of course, since we are in Bulgaria, everybody's beautiful. There's no exception. Everybody's beautiful. I'm going to try to infiltrate this shop simply because it's a little bit different than almost any other I've ever seen. This is a store that has groceries and has clothes, so that's actually quite rare for Bulgaria, and I'll show you around. Yeah, it has veggies. It has cool pants. It has a coffee shop downstairs. All of your regular awesome stuff. And it has toys. Obligatory tracksuits. Yeah, this is actually quite rare to see such a place because it's either clothes or food. And this has everything, even plumbing supplies. Zdrasty! And Head and Shoulders if you need it. And awesome beer. And sausages, neatly arranged. And chocolates. Even frozen food. And some alcohol. What am I gonna buy? I don't know. I gotta buy something. This lady's so nice. This is Tankovo's one and only skyscraper, and I love it. Just I always have these like thoughts in my head that the top floor you would own kind of almost like the whole top of the building. You have a couple of bedrooms, but the rest would just be open concept, and then you would have a huge loft space where you just kind of sit around and like lie around with just doing nothing, and nice views, and it'd just be so cool, you know. I just have these kind of weird dreams and just think how people live, and I bet you it's really cool inside, especially on the top floors. I have a feeling that, you know, this one apartment here, and they must have access to the top floor. Maybe it is a big loft space for the 4 units up there, or maybe it's just 2 units, or maybe one super rich expat from London bought the whole place and is just living there all by himself and loving life. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so one more thing. Oh yes, of course, the obligatory motorbike shot with my beautiful wool. God, I love this wool. And I got Dora the Explorer as well yesterday. and she's keeping me safe. I'm going to walk over to the south side of beautiful Tankovo, and I'll show you some other interesting little tidbits. More little, what do you call it, gardens that people have. They're undeveloped yet. Hopefully these guys will have enough energy and stamina to work their land this summer, which is essentially here now, and do something from this parcel here, because it's awesome. These guys are having parties, of course. Look at this place, like this house, you know? You're hanging out. There's the garage. You can have a little workshop. Look at that balcony. This is right downtown. You're just hanging out. It's amazing. I think this is a little shop. Zdrasty! See, this is the local supermarket. Beautiful. And this guy's already done with his Zdrasty! Vodka? Mastika. Oh, even better. Bravo. Fantastic. These guys are doing renovations to this cool place. Something's happening here. Nobody knows. There's another shop up ahead. I think, yeah, there's another little grocery shop where you can buy your beers. And if you're a weary traveler and you need to sit down and rest your legs, you can do so here. Not a bad place. He knows what's up. Or it's a she maybe. Oh, sorry if I offended you. But yeah, it's a nice place to sit down and chill. Or here if you want, depending on the style that you prefer. Oh, look at that. Wow. Wow. I mean, imagine you're sitting here. You got a little bit of rakia. You got a full, just freshly opened pack of cigarettes. Sun up above. You're living the life. One kotek. Another kotek. LBL, living his best life. Yeah, so that's the shop. You want to have a look? This one is more traditional. Cigarette party station, ready to roll. Cookies and hair color. Super cool TV. These fridges will be stocked full of Prinsko and Kamenica and energy drinks and all kinds of stuff. In just a few days, I bet. A lot more unfinished homes. Just a mishmash of things. But this place is cool. That's cool. I like the color and the stonework. Cool people. Look at this cat. I mean, this cat. Look how sexy he is. I mean, that is a beautiful cat. Hi, Kochik. These guys are hanging out. Oh, look at that. It's a tiny calico. I'm gonna steal this cat. Look at this car. Pretty rare. Hi, guys. And this place here looks like a little office space, maybe, for big business. Okay, so again, look, another one of these crazy places with multiple levels of balconies. You know, this is a single family place. And I've been to one or two of these places before. They're massive inside, just massive. When you go downstairs, you could have like 100 people. You can have a disco ball, have a barbecue outside, and have a dance party for 100 people inside. These places are huge. This is probably not a single family place. It could be. And look at the balcony. It's awesome. I love it. Outdoor couch, of course. Well, This guy just needs a wheel and he's ready to roll. Another huge balcony. You know, these guys would have some really nice views. If you look there, that's Sunny Beach. See the building there? Oh, like we live right there. So if there wasn't an emergency, I could definitely walk there, walk back home with ease. This is pretty much the end of town here. So I just want to show you one more thing. Some more dogs, lots of dogs. And this is sort of the back end, quote unquote, of Tankovo, where some other, I think like the Roma folks live here. It's a little bit more garbagey here, I think, but it's fine. Look at the view. That's the main highway. So yeah, if you just go this way, right back to the coast, and you're sitting in Sunny Beach in 2 minutes. So it looks like they have power. Looks like they have an outdoor couch and satellite. That means they can get their sports, their daily dose of sports. There used to be some industry there. I remember seeing that place actually open. I think it used to be like a repair shop for some farm machinery. Zdrasty! And they're just having a party. Everybody should be having a party at all times. This is what I think. And cemetery up ahead, looks like. And I think that concludes my video for today, because I want to go do other things now. I think we're gonna head back to Sunny Beach, visit my favorite restaurant, the Sunny Beach Bistro, of course, and maybe grab my favorite potato salad, maybe some soup, and sit in the sun. I brought my book, my calculator book with me. I'm trying to learn just some basic math. It seems like I've lost all of it. So I got an algebra book and a math book, and I have my calculator with me. So I've got some lessons to do. Grade 5 calculator lessons. Are you ready to go back?
Yes, I'm hungry.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna eat some soup. Thank you for watching, everybody. And as always, I think you have to come and visit Bulgaria because, well, it's fucking amazing here. Bye!